Hello and welcome to the Legacy Crusaders live stream. This is Benji and I'm here with my brother.
Jordan.
And we are going to be launching with this weird Infernoid deck that I built. It's supposed to be kind of the same as, what is it? It's supposed to be kind of something that a friend of mine was playing at our locals the other day, our friend Oscar.
Oh yeah.
It's a BA Invoked deck, added some Invoked, try to have a ridiculous amount of things we can do with this deck. Lots and lots and lots of things to do. All right, we're going to launch our first duel in just a second. We're going to go on the Gideon server. Let's go. All right, so we're on the Gideon server, so people cannot quit in the first 2 turns. It gives us a chance to make sure stuff happens.
Choosing to go second.
Oh yeah, I don't have enough cards to do anything. I gotta go second. Can't go first. That's just dangerous.
I feel like maybe the BAs give you a reason to potentially choose to go first.
Yeah, I don't play that many BAs, but I play enough.
You happen to open enough that it looks like you're lying.
I must be a liar. All right, so what do you think we should do, brother?
Probably start with the Fiendish Rhino Warrior.
All right, let's go Rhino. Let's always assume that people play shut line, even though, or broken line, even though nobody does.
Could be running some kind of zone thing.
That's an interesting decision.
Looks like we're against a bad player. Probably send Seer and then special BA.
Seer's in my hand. So
oh yeah, excuse me, I meant Graph. I said Seer, I meant Graph.
Yeah, so we're not going to do that. We're gonna send Graph and summon Farfa, I guess. Oh, we can send Calcab.
Well,
and bounce that back.
Oh, you mean to get to the field? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll make Dante and try and do some stuff. I mean, he might just strike us. Ooh, a Max C. That's disturbing.
That's pretty annoying, but...
I was thinking what might be a good play is to summon the Skarm and then set one of the BAs and the Skarm can die. We can search, or we could just summon
You already
Skarm.
normal summoned the Fiendish Rhino Warrior.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could have special. Oh, yeah, you're right. Alright, I'm just gonna summon Skarm and then pass. I mean, I know we have
options, but
Skarm
under
already.
It's kind of...
Yeah, there's no reason to push. We're still playing with more cards than he is, and he didn't do much on his first turn. And if he kills this, ooh, I'm not familiar with this at all.
Oh, it's the brand new stuff.
Oh, the Elemental Lord things?
Yeah.
Wow. I have not read a single one of these. Send 1 Elemental Saber monster from your hand to the graveyard to send 1 Elemental Saber or Elemental Lord from your deck to the graveyard. Well, at the moment they can't really even use Grand Soil because he's banned.
Yeah, but they have the new one that it's like Regeki for special summon monsters.
I don't like the sounds of that. So we can't target Temple of the Lords, which is the field spell at the moment. He's doing a lot of things, and this is a lot of stuff to read.
Well, I think the idea is for him to get 5 of these guys into the grave, and then choose an attribute of whichever elemental lord he has. Probably because you have 5 in hand, he's going to want to Moonland Glacier you if he has it. Don't forget they all have the skip battle phase clause, so that's the main way that you, like, that's the drawback of the deck, I guess.
So if we far for them over and over again, they just can't attack.
Does it say when they leave the field? If so, then yeah, that'll be pretty funny.
Yeah, the next turn after it leaves the field.
And I think you already found a solution to dealing with their shenanigans.
I can't far for them that many times.
Oh yeah, they have scroll on top of them. They have clauses: untargetable by card effects and indestructible by battle. I'm not sure where they get that from. Is it the trap card?
The trap says that I can't target the field.
Oh, that guy's not an elemental lord. He's different.
These are both elemental sabers. All right, so they're all changing their levels. They're all changing their attributes to water, because that means he probably has Moonland Glacier in his hand.
Scroll onto the 6-star so we could figure out how to deal with it. Scroll onto it again, also. No, not by battle, untargetable. Like, those are key things, obviously.
He hit Farfa and he hit Skarm.
Wow, minus.
Well, and they're not targetable. So
none of them are targetable.
I just killed us by accident.
Yeah, you did.
That's embarrassing. This is too many things to read in one duel.
Don't worry,
really
it's not like we're on live stream. I'm lying, though. We are.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna get wrecked. That's okay. We'll just we'll do better in the next one. Game 1 went badly. Radio, could you try and get some of the people from the Legacy Crusaders chat into the stream. I'm a little distracted with the gameplay. All right, so Radio's one of our guys, and he's in the chat at the moment, so he's gonna try and get some peoples. Wow, look at this hand. It's broken.
Diagram, hopefully, and then go minus on the...
Well, we can technically ogre that, right?
Yeah.
Although we're going to have to special Farfa and normal Farfa just to do anything. That's the problem with playing a mixed deck. A little bit of everything. Oh.
It's fun because there's probably no monster that you need to banish. Because you're going to be ogering the... Oh.
That's got to go. You're not allowed to have that field spell. I wonder if he plays Pendulum Switch. Because we don't really have like enough of them.
I doubt it.
Alright, so we drew essentially a dead card. So please don't have Max C, because we don't want to get Max C'd again. Yeah, no Max C. And Dante will be able to get over 2k. Yeah, he'll get over 2k, he'll play defense, and then Farfa will be live next turn.
Yep, and you'll have the ogre in case you actually get this field spell going again, which is his win condition, sorta. Snow the Grave is nice.
Yeah, what else went? Petrula, Banishment. Alright, so Banishment's helpful. Not in the graveyard, but it would be nice to have. I thought about what I said for a second. Alright, so we're just going to be chilling in defense, and hopefully we'll draw BA and we can make Beatrice, and start putting cards we want in the grave. Certain Infernoids, Rhino Warrior for anything else. Be nice to be able to just send a Calcab. Oh, great. We get to ogre another field spell.
I mean, that's his deck, field spell, so you get rid of 2 out of 3, and he's on his way to losing the duel.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to go have some serious problems. Although he could hit us with like a trap or something. Alright, well, you don't have a card that can deal with Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Thankfully, we're playing 2 and we drew both.
Yeah. This guy's definitely annoyed. There it is, called
the
it.
scoop. Can't
like that
play
read
through
though,
the ogre.
right?
Yeah, what does there do? He got ogred twice on his field spell. Yeah, you can adhere them, see if you can get them. I mean, I did some advertising, so there should be people coming here, but I don't know. We're having a slow start. That's okay. All right, let's launch another duel. All right. Keep using our strategy of throwing scissors and keep losing to people who are actually playing on YGOPRO 2, because their rock, paper, scissors are actually in a different order. Oh, what do we do? I don't see a reason to do much. We can normal this, special this, but we really want to get the search. So let's just set Scarm. How do you feel about set Scarm?
Well, for me, I'm either going to special Scarm, normal Scarm. You could always special the Scarm, maybe he'll max C, and then you just burn his max C. So that could have been a better play.
Maybe. Alright, well he's going for a double summon. I think we should ash this, because that's
What
2
did he
cards.
send to grave?
It's an Ancient Gear box. So it's an Ancient Gear deck.
Okay.
But he's negging 2 in a way. I mean, he'll be able to do it next turn. I guess I should consider that.
It's just, I mean, the ash isn't bad, just I like to know what I'm against this way. You know, there might be a key card that you want to ash in that deck.
Oh, it's
That would have been nice to ash, because he sends 2.
We
But
can't
it's in the
ash it in
damage step,
step.
right? Yeah. Even though it negates, you can't ash it.
Yeah, it doesn't negate activations. It just negates effects.
Ah. So that's the difference. Gotcha.
Yeah, if you want to know more about the difference in those, in the eye cards, I should have included a link to, what's it called? A link to the Ask Judge Man series. I definitely discussed the differences in those. Alright, so we're dealing with a bunch of despots, including one that's going to special one from deck.
Well, you can't currently do anything, but in the end phase you'll be searching Scarm. And let's see what he's going to do. Maybe some kind of Mrs. Radiant play into something, or maybe just pass. They're all different levels, huh?
Yeah, we're actually going to Purgatrio all of them.
I like the sound of that.
So we'll get this, but we have no intention of using this.
I
We're going to run over all these
obviously
guys.
hit the level 4 last. In
Yeah.
fact, you probably shouldn't even attack the level 4.
We can Farfa it.
It's a decent idea.
What else could we do? We have foolish.
Well, it
I
looks
don't
like
play Alec. I don't know why I don't have Alec in here. That was a bad idea.
it looks like you have the answer of your normal summon being on Alistair.
I don't have much else we can do, so let's do that. So Alistair the Invoker is going to get us Invocation, then we're going to...
Yeah, if you had Alec, we win because then you get the 3 attacks.
Oh, that would have been amazing. I don't know why I left it out. It's definitely on the... I don't know. Maybe it is in here and I just didn't notice.
Well, you have Foolish Burial, you can look.
Yeah, let's just do it for the sake of finding out.
If anything, you send someone else.
I don't think we'll have enough Noids for Deviati. Wait, I have 2 Fairy Tales in here? That's not supposed to be in here. Did you see an Alec?
No.
Is there a monster in here worth foolishing?
You have only access to 1 Noid currently?
Yeah.
You can't do anything with that.
Yeah, that backfired. I mean, I could make a
I guess you
Mecha Bow with
figure it
this.
No, I still think Purgatory is the answer because you could hit him for huge sums of damage.
Alright, well, we're going to send Sight's Monster next turn, I think.
Okay.
And we're going to fuse with the Anoku in our hand.
Thought you were going to use the Ash, but it doesn't make a difference,
Oh.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, I guess keeping it in our hand is better. I didn't remember that the Ash
now.
went.
Let's see, when you boost yourself, if you boost yourself, will you win anyway?
Well, if he sends the 10-star, he'll gain 500 times that, right?
Yeah, I guess you're not going to be able to hit him for 4K and 4K. It'd be close on both hits if you boost it, so maybe it's probably better off not boosting it.
Well, we do have a different normal summon, so it might be worth doing it just for that reason.
I suppose that's a decent point.
Put him in a real position of dire strain.
You could try it.
Alright, so we're going to do this more as an experiment than anything.
I mean, if you ran Barbar, it would be good too.
Oh, I don't know. Barbar just doesn't do enough for me. Does this guy summon something? Alright, do I attack?
Sort of.
Or should I not?
Read him.
During damage calculation, during either player's turn, you can activate the spec once per battle. Your opponent takes no battle damage for the rest of the turn. You also send 1 death spot from your deck to the graveyard except number 4, and if you do, he gains attack and defense equal to the sent level times 500 during damage calculation only. I don't know. Can he get over me?
If he runs the higher stars, he can for sure. You're not going to take the damage either way. But you free up your extra deck zone, and he only gets it from battle. So I'd do it now because if you do it on his turn, he might have more options.
He might have more options if he gets the monsters out in his main phase 1.
All right, up to you.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel. Because if I did do that, I would have just set Scarm in defense.
I mean, it's possible he only runs the death spot 5 and 6 and doesn't run 7, 8, 9, 10.
I knew I forgot something. Well, he still has to get over Purgatrio. He's pretty big. And the more monsters he puts on the field, the bigger we get.
He's eventually going to get Infinity is his goal, I believe. But now we know the answer. He does run the high levels, so you couldn't have gotten over him.
Oh, yeah, he had 8. So if he sent 8, he'd be at 4,500, so he would have gotten over Purgatrio. That would have been a problem.
Maybe not if you attacked him first. I'm not entirely sure what your attack was at.
47?
It was 41, I think, to start, actually. So, yeah.
Yeah, we weren't going to get over him.
Yeah.
Alright, well, he can make Infinity now, which is a problem. Which means we're probably going to lose again, but we could have won if I had an Alec in here. So I have to make some minor adjustments after this. Get some activity on Facebook. Got a comment from Infernoid Underworld. He doesn't care for our one Alistair, but, you know, that's the point of it in here. It's not really meant to do that. Wow,
I mean, technically, and assuming he doesn't kill you, you could just inherent summon the Sight's Moss potentially and attack through one of the monsters for game.
Oh, yeah, his life is really low, but actually I can't attack through either of these guys.
Yeah. 1700 you could attack through with, yeah, the Inoku, you need another draw.
I mean, I do play Potted Desire,
Oh, I know.
so it is possible.
Although, no, he's going to negate the Tour Guide if you summon it.
Yeah, I mean, he might negate Scarm. I mean, I doubt it, because he should know I have Tour Guide.
Either way, basically, if the tour guide could fish out the Fiendish Rhino Warrior, that gets you the second Noid you'd need. And you'd want it to be a Tandal if you run him, because he could hit the 1700 for game. The other guy only gains 500, I think, 3-star.
He gains 500 for every despot.
So that's 2. So he gains 1,000. So he's a 1,500, basically.
So I could run him over.
Yep. You
Okay.
could run him over for game with Sights Moss.
So I need to draw an Infernoid.
If you draw an Infernoid, you win. Assuming he doesn't.
I
have
could
any
also
back
just
row or
kill him with
anything.
Tour Guide if I can burn his effect with Cyber Dragon Affinity.
Yeah. Let's see what you draw. It makes all the difference. Another Scarm.
Well, then I get Special Scarm. Normal Tour Guide, not activate spec. Oh, normal, the other Scarm, not activate spec. Do I play a rank 3 that can get over?
No, you'd have to activate any of your rank 3s.
That would not be good. But I mill his cost. I could mill an Infernoid.
Oh, that's true. Definitely. That's definitely the answer.
All right,
Try
so
to activate that.
we activate
City
Scarm.
Whether he negates it or not, you're going to be able to get a Dante out. And if he negates it, it's better, because then you just bring out Fiendish Rhino Warrior, and you guarantee the Annoyed goes to the grave.
All right, so
You normal. Make Dante, mill 3.
yeah, he has to negate this.
Yeah, if he doesn't negate this, you just attack through the 3-star free game.
Yes, cost. No!
No Noids. Now he negates and we lose.
Well, it was a good attempt.
That YOLO.
I mean, there wasn't. The other play was.
It was our only play.
Less doable.
Yeah.
Dante picks up Scarm.
This man loves Scarm.
We can only draw Scarm. All right, so
Running
I'm just
with
gonna scoop.
BAs or a Scarm deck?
Yeah, let's see if we can make some minor improvements here.
All right, I'll help you.
Sure, because I was doing this myself earlier, so I didn't get a chance to really like investigate what I should do. What do you think?
Well, for me, because it's a hybrid deck, I'm running.
I should maybe pull this. I was using it so I can hard make Beatrice off of Feast.
I get that. That's not where I was going to start. I was going to start with spells and traps. Seer and the Feast. I had to go 1 Seer, maybe only 1 Feast, and then just use it with the Banishment when you search.
Well, we need some Alec in here, because
Yeah.
that would have been helpful. What do you think, 1 or 2?
Let's go with 2 Alec, 1 Barbar. You want to start with 2 BAs in hand. I think that's the idea of any BA deck.
Well, we'll
So
know more.
Having lots not really a bad thing.
We'll know more when we get to meet up with Oscar soon and get his deck profile.
I'd pull. I don't think you need 3 Ogre.
I have 3 Ogre?
3 Ghost Ogre, yeah.
Okay, we'll go 2. It's my own.
I'd either put the 2nd Alistair or the 2nd Ash.
I'd rather have the 2nd Alistair.
Yeah, I agree.
If only I could spell it, because he's like the hardest card in the world to spell. The Invoker. We'll go with that half of his name.
I think you're only going to summon Purgatrio once per duel, so I'd pull 1.
Alright, we have room for 1 extra deck monster. Who should it be? What should it be?
It could be, what's his face? Akashic, maybe? Because you could go Tour Guide into Sangin, make Akashic.
Oh, I didn't even consider that. Somehow I managed to spell this name right, and I don't.
Hold on.
played it
Can you? Read it real quick?
2 monsters with the same type. 2
Okay,
fiends,
so yeah.
and not tokens. So, alright, we'll go with this.
Hold on. Hold the phone, give me 1 more second. For me, I don't really like 3 desires. I'd do 2, but
We're gonna run it this
maybe
way
pull
for
1 desires for an Ash, and then play it. You're good.
I'm gonna try it this way, but I'll keep it in mind.
Okay.
We'll try that in a minute if we feel the need. With the exception of desires.
You run
into
1 invocation, so
again, it's not meant to be a big part of the deck.
and just desires into desires is very minus, or well, for a turn at least.
Well, we opened it, so let's see how we feel in a minute.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna nag you if you draw another one.
We could negate a Cyber Angel search, which could be a big deal because he might need it to get his negates out there.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the deck.
He scooped because he probably couldn't handle it.
He couldn't handle the fact that you might Ash him.
Alright, well then we're going to force activation on all card effects for every duel and see if it'll force enough scoops. Alright, we're going to switch up decks in about 1 more match. Oh look, we're starting to get some viewers.
Nice.
Hey guys, leave some messages in the chat. Let us know how you feel about this.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that is very bad.
Chargers touchdowns, how many Rivers? Yes.
All right, so my brother's in a fantasy league in the playoffs, and he has both quarterbacks in tonight's game.
In 2 different leagues that I'm in the playoffs.
Yeah, 2 different playoff
Rivers
games.
versus Alex Smith, and Rivers has not been doing much for the first half.
All right, so he's finally getting some points. He might not be out yet. All right,
Well,
this is interesting.
It's you know.
So our opponent is playing a Resonator engine in his hero deck, and he's managed to search for mass change at the moment. We're kind of hoping he does anything that prevents him from going into Dark Law. Although this might be that there's like a build that just turbos out Malicious into a Beatrice. I'm not sure what it does.
Oh, he's using the needle fiber.
All right, we're probably screwed. Of course, we keep going up against
any
some really
OCG
tough
card.
things.
If you want my input, you're gonna have to scroll on it because I don't pay attention to OCG.
This one I know what it does. It takes a tuner and a non-tuner. Oh, I can't max, so it'll mess up the stream. Sorry. Yeah, so
Tuner and non-tuner.
it takes a tuner and a non-tuner.
At least 1 tuner, so you're already wrong. It could be 2 tuners.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right.
Get nagged.
You could special 1 level 3 or lower tuner from your hand, deck, or deck in defense, but it can't activate specs.
That's on summon. Okay.
Okay. And during your opponent's turn, you contribute it to summon a tuner synchro monster from your extra deck.
During your opponent's main phase or battle phase. That's relevant.
Okay. Pre-bonds. All right, so he wants to turbo out into some 6s, so he might
I feel like they do some Coral Dragon shenanigans.
That's possible. No. Please just link
Make Anki.
link with it. Do something with it.
Womp.
Synchro with it. Make Beals. Please make Beals. No! Oh, this is so awful. Alright.
Does Dante still gain if the cards are banished?
He can't pay the cost.
Oh, he can't even pay the cost. Well,
Cannot pay the cost.
well then. Could you still fuse with imagination?
No, I can't send it to the graveyard because I can't pay the cost.
Okay, so all of this is cost.
Yeah, so this is just... Wow, we're having like some really bad matchups. We can discard the search for Void Banishment and then get a card banished by Dark Law. I'm not saying it's a good play, I'm saying it's a play.
It is up play, alright.
Alright, so we are going to kind of scoop, I think.
Well, Banishment, discard Banishment, search Feast, I guess. If he doesn't pull the Feast, you could
We
always...
can't pay the cost for that either.
Oh yeah, can't send to grave. Wow.
I mean, we can normal and beat
So
over
fast.
Krebons, but Krebons can
You could just say...
negate an attack. Wow, everything here is going wrong. We can't even technically use Vanishment to banish the Dark Law, because...
Yeah, no, you can't send it to grave.
Everything about this is bad.
Just set pass, and maybe you'll draw something next turn.
Yeah, these guys don't even have defense. We have both BAs that have no defense. I played the Vanishment, so I can't even, like... what's he summoning? Probably Coral Dragon. Alright, so I played the Vanishment, so he can't special the BA, so he couldn't make an Exceed. And
He has to do this in your main phase, though, which is good. 'Cause if he does some kind of silly play that gets rid of the Dark Law for some reason. See, look, he's got 2 tuners.
He gets to draw a card. Okay. So I'm going to click Battle Phase and see if he tries to go do anything with Formula. Maybe he'll Synchro.
And then if he does...
Nope, that didn't work.
Well...
Yeah, we're screwed. Who plays Dark Law? Dark Law Turbo into this stuff. Alright, so we're playing a TCG legal deck. At most, I would play some TCG announced cards. And not all these new Link Brains Pack cards are announced. And because they're not announced, I'm not playing them. Although, we will be doing how to play Christrons for video series. Oh, crap. Wow. For video series
That guy pierces.
on Monday. Great. And he searches cards. Wow. This is awful.
Well,
he didn't use the Dark Law.
Well, obviously, he's not a moron.
Dark Law Madolche deck. This is not a Madolche deck. Radio in the chat getting kind of silly. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Alright, so he's picking his hand and then he's going to figure out the right way to beat us. Oh, he can E-Telly out that Krebons again, I guess. Or another Krebons. Or a Ghost Ogre. That way he can stop me from doing something.
He's probably using it as blink material.
Yeah, it'd be a little odd. I just get a special card from his hand.
Uh,
There's just nothing we can do under Darklaw. I'd scoop, but I'm not a big fan of doing it. I'd like to see I mean, he's properly locking us down, so it's kind of interesting.
I mean, you could draw Alistair. That could help. Potentially.
If we drew Alistair, we can't. We can fuse, I guess.
Yeah, with his grave, you don't even have to normal it if you don't want to. I mean, you may as well.
He could even have that stupid. What's his name? Honest Neos and get a 2500 boost, and we can't be able to get over him.
You could attack. Does he have a fire engrave, potentially? I don't think you could do hand to grave effect with Alistair, though. Whatever, we'll see what you draw, and we'll go from there. I'm just saying it's not completely over.
We can take a real stab.
Obviously, you're gonna.
Yep, we can pay this cost. Every other card we couldn't do anything with.
Let's see what he banishes from your hand, too. Does it matter?
It doesn't matter what he banishes because none of them do anything.
Because we lose anyway.
Wow, none of these cards do anything. Alright. Right?
Dante in defense? No, he could attack over it.
I can't play Dante because I have banishment on the field, occupying space. Alright, now we have to scoop because we're guaranteed to lose.
Yeah, that was quite pathetic.
I mean, it was completely unplayable. No one could have played through that with that hand.
Yeah, it was just ugly.
Play one more with this, and then I'm going to move on, play some of the Shurnui side frames. But yeah, we've lost every game this time.
Yeah, no, it's overcorrection for winning every game last time.
Yeah, every single game last time.
Granted,
we've had decent hands in these games. We just can't do anything.
However, in my defense, I was the one playing last time when we couldn't lose.
We were playing a different deck. That doesn't count. It's
different decks.
I mean, there's no way I could just normal this.
Make Deviati,
yeah. I was thinking, can I bait him with any of these cards? Like to Ash? I'm like, I guess he might Ash this.
Doesn't matter if he ashes it or not. Now he could ash all he wants. Doesn't matter.
All right, look at all these cards. Graph. Do we want to do Graph?
Yeah,
Graph will summon Skarn, but Skarn could be in the graveyard, which is a problem because I can't check that.
That is quite annoying.
I'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
Rhino Warrior. All right, use Rhino Warrior. Seer. Now
is anyone worth reborn? Yeah, you could far for yourself, and then you could actually special BAs. I guess you don't. Your guy's not a thing then.
Do I want to Alec? No. All right.
I don't know if farfing yourself is the best idea now that I think about it, just because you're no longer a Deviati, but you reset stars, so that's on you.
All right, select the monster special summon from the graveyard. There was already a Skarman here, so that didn't help.
Well, you didn't know that.
I know. It's so annoying. And it dies. And we're sending a...
Probably annoyed because you already have the Skarm.
I guess. Let's put this guy in there. And we get the special summon and watch a monster die. Barbar can do something.
I guess, but like I mentioned, you might want to... I guess you're going to roll with just the Decatron as Deviati. I was just saying farfing, it's an option.
Oh, I get it now, though. I misinterpreted what you said.
There's Alec and Calcab.
I might need to bring them back. Wow, this is all awful.
Yeah, because it's 5 1-ofs.
All right, whatever. One. I'm just banishing
let's
this
hit
one.
Him for that 300.
Yeah, you take 300.
You might scoop after that.
All right, let's see what's in the graveyard now that we can finally look at it. All these cards went off at the same time, made it impossible to get into the graveyard on YGOPRO.
Well, you're not going to search Tour Guide or Seer, because they're in the grave.
Whatever. Let's see what happens. I was thinking about playing the left arm and getting like Foolish Burial. All right, what are we getting?
You don't have a Farfa yet.
I don't have a Farfa, but I don't have BAs to really work with it anyway. I think I'm going to search Sing
if you want.
And I'll set it next turn.
Farfa's a card that I like to set when I have Noids out, and then
tribute them and
banish a card. Did you use the DD Crow effect on them?
I mean, I've done it. It just, you know.
I'm just saying it's like very, very good interruption because not only you're banishing from their grave, you're also banishing from their field for a minute.
Alrighty. So let's see what Satan can do because we're playing against Lucifer. I don't know. Seems to want to just sit there. Maybe he doesn't want to play through Decatron. Maybe he can't play through Decatron.
Maybe he's checking your hand on your stream.
Doubtful. We're playing on Gideon server, so it's random.
I'm just kidding.
Although Magical Meltdown didn't go, neither did Invocation, so we could left arm for that. That'd be pretty neat. All right.
This is great.
Yep. So yeah, we'll try and be entertaining. All right. Okay. Well, we're kind of just stuck. Trapped in limbo. And we can't surrender on the first turn of the game for either player. So we can't surrender till turn 3. It's so great that they made this this rule for the Gideon server. Although at some point it will say that he went AFK and that we could leave without a penalty. And if you get penalized for like quitting on these games, what is it? They put you with other players who quit on the game?
Yeah, but that's after like 3.
All right, he did something.
Uh
Oh,
oh. Uh-oh.
the golem.
The shenanigans.
I mean, he might not be able to do that much if we negate something.
Yeah, you can just negate the Akashic, and then you have this here grinder golem to beat him down with.
Yeah.
Makes link 3 bow.
They really should have made grinder golem so it has to be summoned and attack, like lava golem.
Well, they made the card a long time ago. And here comes the Akashic.
You can make Akashic with 2 Cyberse monsters.
Exactly.
Well,
what are you going to tribute?
Oh, I'd rather keep a negate for next turn. So let's get rid of this grinder golem. So now it's gone.
Oh, this guy's going to be pissed. I sense pass surrender. You ready? Here comes the surrender. Oh, no, he wants to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
He wants to play.
Weird.
All right, so
Never seen that before in my life.
We can normal summon Sangan, make Proxy Dragon, search something. Actually, we shouldn't really do anything
No, it's a
until
good idea.
we have to play the left arm first.
You don't have to play the left arm.
I want to play
You already
left arm.
grasped.
So I'm going to normal summon,
Oh, normal summon, then left
then
arm.
left arm.
Okay.
I wanted to summon a monster while I could.
What spell are you going to search? Invocation? Is there an Alistair in the grave? That's relevant.
No, it wasn't in there. Nothing there was there. We can even get magical.
You can search Alistair.
But I can't use him. I
Oh
can't use
yeah,
his effects.
well yeah, you search Invocation.
I'll search Magical Meltdown.
No, listen. I think you search Invocation, then Sangan searches the Alistair, and then you could use the Invocation with the Alistair from hand. You're not using his effects, you're not normaling him, you use normal the Sangan.
Okay.
So Invocation. Now when you link to, you get Alistair, and you use Invocation.
Oh.
Although the proxy's gonna...
I could have made the Akashic, and that would have worked.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can tribute off the proxy for something. Oh,
That actually helps you.
that makes the clock is much shorter now.
Now just make sure you put out 2 Noids, and then you Invocation, and you win.
Yep.
Assuming you have enough fodder for 2 Noids, yeah. Go with the small
Oh
one.
God, really? I mean, I banished like 2 from my hand.
That's unfortunate. Mecha Bow, of course.
And we mill all BAs. Now we don't have negates. I guess I don't play a rank 7, or I could have like made Purgatorio just for the sake of making a rank 7.
600 left. We play Barbar. Things and stuff. I'm just saying.
We used Barbar, didn't we?
Doesn't mean you can't get them back. We play Seer. You could summon a Dante, and now they're both live to get back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is this a ritual deck? I guess we didn't see anything. Relinquished.
Grinder Golem Relinquish. You could just tribute whatever he targets.
Yeah.
And then he'll just sit there like a moron staring at you.
We'll sit there
With
like a
his
moron
one
with no
eyeball.
Infernoids to summon anything
We're already sitting here like morons.
Yeah, this deck's surprisingly not working out. So, yeah. As soon as we get to see Oscar, he'll give us
Show
his
us the
build.
sauce.
Yeah, he'll show us a good build that doesn't actually play.
That guy's a hand trap.
Because
And I think he could add back to his hand. Just a heads up. So
Yeah, I think
when you have to choose a card to target at some point to banish, it's going to be that one.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
no, it's fine.
It's going to make the Millennium Eyes guy, I think.
I-
He's kind of like Thousand Eyes Restrict, but he stuffs monster effects. It's some new OCG shit that I read like once, so. He might not be able to do anything if you don't use a monster effect, actually. Don't quote me on that, but...
Well, we'll read this guy. Alright, once per turn, when a opponent's monster effect activates, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls.
Or in their grave, equip that monster.
Okay, so we'll just sit here and do nothing. We just attack him.
He got to add that to his hand. He could discard it, take one of your guys. Well then, so much for that idea. He's gonna just
What does that do?
target an effect monster control or opponent controls. Equip it to an eyes restrict fusion.
Does he say I can't attack?
He's gonna take that one too.
Oh,
The double yoink.
that's nice. Well, at least the Infernoids are in the graveyard. So if we draw one, maybe we can do something.
He's got you with them ill OCG shenanigans.
I love OCG cards. I play them in no deck. Alright. Ah, he can go to 0. We can summon an Infernoid.
Yeah. I think that he could negate. Does he negate and take the monster, or does he just take the monster? Once return one of the opponent's monster activates its effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard. So what's the plan? You special sights Moss? He's gonna take the sights Moss probably. I was thinking special sights Moss, normal Al goes to grave to negate him, but then he chains and takes your sights Moss, and then you can't really stop him anyway. Alex Smith's a Korean punt. That means I win in one of my leagues probably. Because I have both of them.
We could activate this. It takes it. Doesn't help. Yeah, we're gonna lose again.
Assuming he chooses the right card, he might. I mean, the fact that you have to put the sights Moss out there, he's gonna take the sights Moss, you know. Or wait, oh no,
Have to
never mind.
normal it.
Yeah.
It'll die. I would have battled into him, and it would have died. I have to activate the effect. Target him. He can't. It worked.
No, hold on.
Oh, they say negated.
When he takes the sights Moss, you're royally screwed, I think. But he'll go to 0 until the end of the turn. Will he lose the materials? Will they? Oh, what the heck? He messed up.
He might be negating its effect in the graveyard.
Oh, negate that effect and then take a different card, maybe?
I'm not sure.
Oh, shit, he's taking you too.
Oh, God.
Screw yourself either way.
Let's get the hand trap.
I think you lose.
We are having a rough go. Is he negated, or did he negate it? He negates it. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to scoop. Now we're going to play a different deck. Wow. BA Infernoid Invoked, not working out. Could just be the build. Not really sure. A little bit too much going on there. Let's switch it over to the crazy Shiranui Psy-Frame deck. Yep. We'll play a little bit longer. About 20 minutes. See what we can do.